Good morning. Time for another conservative talking points. And this one's going to be 3 minutes because it's about the FBI study. You know the FBI study, the one that conservatives use to say that black on black crime is 50% and police brutality is like 4% or some dumb shit. This talking point is so overused and has already been explained several times over that you don't have to be good at math to have a counter talking point. It's pretty basic, and at the same time, I see that it's more like race debate 102 because there are a lot of new people that don't have this talking point ready. So you already know the point of using that study is to devalue police brutality, incarceration rates, and stuff like that. For those of us who aren't mathematically intelligent, but we are linguistically intelligent and logistically intelligent, we understand that numbers often aren't a reflection of the reality of the situation. And this is one of those situations. That study does not address the school-to-prison pipeline, disproportionate incarceration rates, but the biggest thing that stands out is how that study does not address how crime happens in proximity, thus pushing the black-on-black crime narrative. All this study has done is make white supremacists emboldened to think that they have some kind of point because now they have some numbers on a study, which is incredibly stupid. For those of you who aren't acquainted, I suggest you get acquainted with it because plenty of leftists have already done the math to show why that study is overall insignificant to any debate. There are a few videos here on TikTok, of course, but I would suggest looking for it on YouTube. The videos on YouTube are long enough to have more comprehensive explanations. If the people pushing white supremacist rhetoric were actually interested in that study, they would look into the science behind it as well, so there's no excuse. This information is free and available on the internet for everyone. My headstrong advice is that if somebody brings that up, don't even engage with that because they've already decided that they don't want to listen because there's plenty of stuff out there to prove that study is absolute horseshit. But if you do feel so inclined to engage with that debate point, more power to you because you have a lot of time and energy on your hands and you're about to do a lot of labor. Consider that it's labor that you're probably going to be doing for free. And if you know that no one is entitled to your labor, keep that same energy in a debate. Also keep in mind these aren't valid debate points because they've already been cross-examined several times over, shown to be insignificant, inadequate, and at this point even outdated. It's just like when people talk about the Black Lives Matter riots when only 3% of those protests turned into riots, and there's no number on how many of that 3% turned into riots because of police intervention or white supremacist intervention. I guess there's more conservative talking points to come, but in the meantime, y'all have a good day.